I'm sitting here with York Boeder, Managing Director at Marabu. Welcome, York. My name is Thomas Fasold. I'm Editor-in-Chief of Drupa Daily and the German trade magazine Druck und Medien. Welcome to our Red Sofa interview. How often have you been to Drupa so far, and which was the first one?
First, thank you very much for the invitation. I looked backwards. Marabu is here since 1972 already, so it's our 11th show in total. For me personally, it's the second one.
In your opinion, which Drupa was the most important?
Difficult to say. Each Drupa has its specialities and is almost the most important one. But maybe 1995, I think that was the main switch where we have seen first time digital printing really for a real industrial application. And for me personally, I was impressed when I made my first Drupa visit that the main focus and already switched in 2008 to digital printing.
Please, could you tell something about Marabu, the company, and its special offer to the graphic arts industry?
Marabu is a 156 years old company, still family owned. We are active in screen printing inks, pad printing inks, and digital printing inks. We are worldwide present with 14 subsidiaries and operating with 80 different partners worldwide. We see ourselves as a full service provider, so that means we are developing inks, we are customizing inks, we are machinery independent, so we are a real industrial partner for almost every kind of application where you have to decorate something or you have to make functional printing on it.
And as an ink supplier, Marabu is an important partner of the printing industry. How are Marabu's tasks changing in times of the increasing digitization of information?
Yeah, the digitization of information for sure has a huge impact on the printing industry, especially when we look on newspapers, magazines, and other, or even banners. All these things are changing to e-books, e-magazines, electronic banners. Fortunately, I can say for Marabu, this industry was anyway never in our focus. So we are not producing inks for printing books or newspapers. On the banner side, for sure, this is an application where we have a lot of digital inks today, which are used for printing banners. But on the other hand, we see the world economy is still growing, and there are so many industries. For example, the packaging industry for food. This is something which will be at the end never digitalized. And also the digitalization gives us new chances. For example, we are making inks to print on glass for the smartphones or the tablets. So this is an industry which was not existing before. It is coming from the digitization. And there's also, again, parts which has to be decorated, and it is hopefully always Marabu ink which is on those applications.
And what effect are digital printing, smaller runs with more jobs and faster processing of the print jobs having on your business?
It has a big impact. We see especially the trend to personalization brings digital more and more into industrial application. It brings totally new market chances. The industry, also again the food industry, is moving faster and faster. We see that Coca-Cola, for example, is bringing an advertising that you can personalize your Coca-Cola bottle, and many other marketing. The automotive industry has, for example, also reacted. You can individualize your interior of the car. You can individualize your personal sports shoes, etc. And for sure, here digital printing has many advantages. You can quickly change and react, and this was in former analog times not possible.
And how can Marabu support print service providers on the path towards increasing levels of digital printing or mixed products?
Maybe one of our advantages is that we are not only focused on digital printing or on analog printing, because we have no pressure to convince a customer to one direction. We are totally open-minded and we see many advantages in some cases for screen printing or even pad printing and digital printing. And it is more the combination of the different printing methods. For example, we have customers that print a very detailed picture individualized on, let's say, glass. And behind they make a flat white printing in screen because it's more logical to print with screen the white layer because it has a higher optical density. It is a cheaper process, but the detailed personalized image is better to print in digital. So we have a full service, we feel ourselves as a full service partner with a lot of technicians and that helps worldwide our partners to find the right suitable solution for them independent from machineries.
And the topic screen printing, can you see a movement to more industrial printing in this field?
Absolutely. I mean, screen printing is almost done when we look to graphical printing. The market is really very small now, but the screen printing market itself, at least from our perspective, is growing. Because of, as I said, the world economy is growing, and there are so many different applications where you have only screen printing as a solution, and as the market itself grows, there is a large growth in the market. As I said, for example, the smartphones, the tablets, they are all screen printed. It's a huge market.
And how is Drupa 2016 going from Marabu's point of view?
Oh, very well. For us, it's the first time that we have, in the past, we split it. We have a digital booth and an analog booth because we saw it's different worlds. Now we have combined everything. So we are on one booth. We combine both printing technologies. We see more international customers than ever before. And we see there is no break at all that there's a lower interest because of the customers can inform them via internet or something like this. Not at all. We see really customers worldwide are coming for this show and visiting us, and we are very happy to be here.
What have you personally found especially exciting?
For sure, Landa has a very exciting booth and shows a new technology. But it's not only about Landa, but Landa is a good example. We see a general trend to more environmental friendly inks. So also on the booth of Durst, you can see a water-based technology, single pass printing very fast for packaging industry. And this is for sure good for us, that the people get a higher sensitivity for environmental friendly inks. That's exactly where Marabu is concentrated on.
Thanks for the interview.
Thank you very much, Mr. Fasel.